Hi, thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Ashley and I'm going to be hosting this action storage webinar from a very wet and windy United Kingdom. The webinar should last no longer than 10 to 15 minutes, depending on any questions we may get asked at the end. I'm going to kick today off with a question. Are you ready to rethink lockers? It's probably not a question you've ever been asked before, but it's one that we're going to address throughout the following slides. We've attended a number of exhibitions in America recently, and a running theme is that schools need more space. They need more space in hallways and they need more space in classrooms. They want to create space for creativity. So I'm going to introduce you to a new generation of locker. A locker that will make you rethink student personal storage. So get ready to say goodbye to the dull grey storage systems you've become accustomed to and hello to something new. Extreme plastic lockers are designed and manufactured by us here at Action Storage and are packed with really innovative features. So why do we think extreme lockers are so great? What makes them different to the lockers that are already in schools across the country? I'm going to discuss some of the reasons that extreme lockers are paving the way for a generation of new student personal storage. One of the things that makes extreme plastic lockers so revolutionary is their tougher than tough polyethylene construction. I mean, these lockers can take a real beating. We have taken sledgehammers to them. We've even thrown one out of a window, and you can actually watch that video on YouTube if you wish to. This makes them ideal to be used in schools. They're uniquely robust, highly vandal resistant, durable, and hygienic. I don't know about kids in America, but the kids in the UK are a bit like wrecking balls. They seem to bang and crash around everywhere, leaving a trail of destruction as they go. But with the extreme plastic lockers, you don't need to worry about damage and you don't need to worry about dents. They're even built with a super strong plastic hinge that can withstand over 500 pounds of force. So these lockers are going to continue looking their best for years to come. Schools are built to last. The buildings themselves are built on strong foundations and they're designed to welcome new students year after year. So why should lockers be any different? The modular extreme range comes in 3 sizes, small, medium and large, and it's built to be adaptable. So each locker is an individual unit, and these units can be stacked and combined to create the perfect storage solution. What this means is if in a few years' time, the layout of lockers no longer works for you, they can be moved and different storage combinations can be created. With flexibility to grow and change with the evolving needs of a school, extreme plastic lockers offer future-proof storage that can be used by students for years to come. We also offer a range of accessories for our extreme plastic lockers. So here are some of the accessories that we do offer. One being locker stands. So locker stands are ideal for areas where the floors need to be frequently cleaned, or if the lockers are going to be on an unlevel or a wet surface. We also offer bench stands, so these combine our lockers with a seating area, and we see these commonly used in changing rooms where children may need to sit down to get changed. We have here a sloping top. So our sloping tops stop the accumulation of litter and it stops kids from chucking random items on top of them as well. And then finally, we offer number plates. So the number plates just help kids easily identify which locker is theirs. I'm going to be really honest now, lockers can be boring. You know, they can be boring to look at, they can be boring to talk about. So we are challenging you to go beyond grey and inject an explosion of colour into schools. You know, give students a locker that they can be proud of. Our extreme plastic lockers come with grey bodies and a choice of blue, red, yellow and green doors as standard. However, custom doors are available upon request. So if a particular school has a team or a sports colour, the doors can be customised to match. Finally, lockers should be useful. They should create much needed space in busy classrooms. They shouldn't be these big, cumbersome things that get in the way. We want to help schools create space for creativity. Again, thanks to their polyethylene construction, extreme lockers are floodproof. They can withstand damp environments, and they can even be kept outdoors. They're not going to rot and they're not going to rust, and they can withstand even the harshest weather conditions. They're also ideal for swimming pool areas, so the chlorine in the water isn't going to damage the locker, or they can be kept outside on athletic tracks, providing really hygienic storage which can be hosed down and thoroughly cleaned at the end of each school term. So there are some of the reasons why we think extreme plastic lockers make such great storage solutions for schools. We've completed a number of projects across America, and I've got a success story here for you. So Keys School in California, we're looking for high quality, durable lockers that could be placed outside in the intense Californian sunshine. They came across Extreme, and we shipped 120 medium-sized lockers with sloping tops that the school then installed themselves in semi-sheltered locations. The feedback we got from the school was great, and I've actually got a quote here from the principal. We researched every plastic locker available in the US, and we found that Extreme lockers fit our needs hands down. Our lockers are out in the elements here in California. They're exposed to direct sunlight, rain, and a variety of temperatures. Sturdy construction, great looks, graffiti-proof, easy to clean. Love, love, love them. So that brings us to the end of our Extreme presentation. What I'm going to do now is a quick tour of the lockers, just to look at some of the key features in a bit more detail. So you can see here that we've got the 3 different sizes of lockers. So we've got small, medium, and large. The large lockers do actually come with a coat rail as standard, so kids can hang their jackets, their coats, their bags up if need be. You can see here we've got one of the sloping tops. So as mentioned previously, these stop the accumulation of litter. They just stop random products being chucked on top of the lockers. We've also got an array of colours, so these are all the standard colours that we offer. And the super strong plastic hinge. So that's going to stop any doors being ripped off, and it's going to keep these lockers looking really great for years to come. So we have actually had a couple of questions come through, and if you do have any more questions, please use the chat functionality available to ask. So we've been asked, are the lockers stocked in the US? So no, they're currently not stocked in the US. They're manufactured in Latin America, South Asia, and the UK. But we are currently looking for distributors in the USA. We like to make the shipping process as easy as possible. So please get in touch with us with your requirements, and we can send you over a quote. Another question we've been asked is what locks are available. So we do actually offer a variety of locks, but as standard, Extreme plastic lockers come with key locks and swivel catches that can be secured with a padlock. So we find that key locks and swivel catches with a padlock are great for older students, but the swivel catches on their own are great for younger students because they can easily be opened and closed. So I think that brings us to the end of this webinar. Thank you so much for joining us, and if you do have any further questions, if you'd like any more information or you'd like to get in touch with us, please visit our website at action-storage.com.